Hi everybody, it's Jenny Herron, and here we are at thing 2, the blogging screen. So to set up a blog and to add it to our 13 for 13 teacher blog role, the easiest thing would be is if you've already begun a blog, say for another class or maybe when you were in school, and you already have a blog somewhere out there on WordPress or on Blogger. And so you're kind of off the hook, lucky duck, because you can just stay on this page, on this thing 2 blogging page, and come down to your comments section and just add the URL for your blog in the comments section. And that way we can add it to the teacher blog role later. But just make sure that you're blogging about your experience with the 13 for 13. Every module will have a different post, so make sure you name it the module, like Notability or Google Apps, and then talk about your experiences, your questions, perhaps problems that you had, so that other teachers can comment back and forth and get the most out of that experience too. So go ahead and do that if you already have a blog, and set up maybe a separate page for your 13 for 13 experience. If you do not have a blog already and you just want to set one up for this and make it as easy as possible, just go to your Gmail through school, just like that. And if you come over here to the More drop-down menu, you'll find Blogger this far down. Click on Blogger, and you'll have two options, Google Plus or Blogger Profile Limited. Now, right now, we don't have the option to do Google Plus because it's not permitted through our Go Cathedral account. So this option is a simple one. This choice is an easy one to make. We're just going to create a limited blogger profile. So there you go. And when you name your profile, how easy can it be? We're just going to use our name, or yeah, I would suggest that so we know who you are. And then if you want to upgrade to the Google Plus profile later, all that means is that you'll be able to share more easily with your Gmail, maybe a site if you want to share with one of the sites that are in our Google Suite. But right now, let's just stick with this easy one. If you want feature announcements, advice, and other information to get the most out of your blog, click here. And I'm unclicking because I don't want any more email. So I'm going to continue to Blogger. And now it's going to ask me, da 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 da. I don't have any blogs yet, so I'm going to create one right now to start posting. Super. So look at there, new blog. I'm just going to click that. And it wants to know, what do you want to call this blog? And I want to call it my 13 for 13 experience, to show everything I learned and the questions I had. Now the address is actually the URL that you'll share with us in the comment section of this very page, the blogging page, so that we can add it to our blog role. So just choose something easy for you to remember, and you can't have any spaces in there. So if you want to put your own Jenny's 13 for 13, and then that'll make sure. Uh-oh, it's not available because I did this before and that's the one I used. So I'm going to do Jenny's 13 experience. Is that ready? Yeah, that's available. Now you can choose through the template right now if you want. Just to dress up your blog, you can go through and choose now when you're setting up, or you can always come back later and get into your settings and freshen up your blog a little bit by adding color and different fonts and things like that. But if you're utilitarian and you just want to get moving on this, you don't have to select a template right now. So I'm just going to come down here and create my blog. It's creating a blog. Blog is short for weblog, which just means like a journal on the web. So there you go. And there I am. Look, 13 for 13 experience. My blog has been created. This is so great. I can start posting, which is what I want to do. This is kind of like your dashboard now, so it'll keep track of all of your blogs if you happen to create more. Or if you want to follow other ones, then you can add them here, and it'll keep a list for you, and you can just link straight to them. So this is, I'm going to go ahead and create a new post, and you're going to find that it's very much like a Word page You can choose your font. You can choose the alignment of your text. You can change the color of your font. You can add links. You can add photographs and movies. Okay. So very user-friendly, and it'll be very familiar to you. You can underline your text just like all over in a Word document. So what you want to do is name your posting. Each time you post, if you name it, then we'll know which one you worked on. So let's say you worked on the Notability. Then name it the Notability experience or whatever, just so that we know which one you're talking about. Then when you click down into the text part, the document part, then you just say, well, this is what happened when I did my Notability 13 for 13 professional development. I hated it, I loved it, but either way, just say, I watched the video about Notability and learned a lot. One question I had was, whoops, and then I used it in my classroom to ... and continue on. Because remember, part of our experience is to make sure that we try it out in our classroom and use it. If you don't want to post this right now, if you don't want it available to view, you can just click save and it'll save what you have. You can come back to it later and finish. But if you're ready to publish it, then of course you publish it right here. And that's going to create your first post in your blog. And there you go, Notability experience. There it is. If you don't like it, you can delete it, you can edit it, come in and change it anytime you like. But there it is. And anytime you need help and you have a question, you can come over here to your Gearbox and there's Blogger help for you. So you can type in your question. Now that you've done that and you want to see what it looks like as viewers will see it, because remember, this is your dashboard, then just go to View Blog and it'll show you what it'll look like to somebody who's entering and looking at your blog for the first time. And like I said, see how plain this is, which is okay. But if you want to spruce it up and make it look pretty, there's so much to choose from in the template section and make it your own, okay? So anybody in our school can look at this and view it, read it, and then, of course, you can comment on it, on others, if you like. So one last thing now. Take this URL up at the top, see, because that's yours, and we're going to copy it. Then we're going to go to this page, okay, that you're watching this video on. And let me think if I can find it. See, there it is. And down here in the comment section, I want you to add your URL to your blog there. It says I don't have permission because I'm logged in with my daughter's account, and she doesn't have permission to do that. So that's a good thing. So just add your URL. We'll put it on the Teacher Blog Roll. Happy blogging. Have a great time. Talk to you later.